What's up, you guys? Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is season 9, episode 14. Anyways, let's get into the episode.
Democracy is the future.
Hey, look, it's the Angel of Destiny from Charmed.
I hereby formally
Also, I'm pretty sure that he was a priest in Desperate
that all
Housewives.
Jaffa can participate in the decision before
So,
us.
why are you there?
Thank you. Now I call Sister Kal-El as the last speaker.
Sister
Before
Kal-El.
rebuttal will be heard.
Brother Braytak,
Like,
I'm afraid I must
clone
begin
of
rebuttal against dissolution
Superman?
of the council.
I'm sorry, when you started talking politics, I just checked out.
Kal-El! Kal-El! Did she not just speak of her support for our proposal just this morning?
It's very weird that
I would not have called on her.
Then why would she betray us?
her name is Kal-El. Her name was always Kal-El?
Still, I've always believed Kal-El to be honorable.
Yeah, he's a Superman.
Simplicity we must face.
Sometimes I fear I have gotten too old for this, brother.
Indeed. And yet this is what results when we leave such decisions to the rash of youth.
I will speak with her.
Okay, good luck, because she's
Kal-El,
a female Superman, probably.
please forgive the intrusion.
Not at all. I'm glad you are here. We must speak.
May I ask why you did not support our proposal?
Now is not the time.
We
You
have
just
no
said speak.
choice, Kal-El.
I'm afraid, as far as you are concerned, that is true.
Okay, I guess his destiny was... I'm trying to make a joke, because, like, he was the Angel of Destiny, and... I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. Stronghold. I feel like there was already an episode titled that, but okay.
Hi, Colonel Mitchell. I'm here to see Bryce Ferguson.
Colonel Mitchell, I'll do what I can.
And so, upon further reflection, I have come to agree with Kal-El.
Oh, okay, so you're being brainwashed.
The proposed state of government is required. We must take our time in such great...
We're agreeing with Superman.
Now we must maintain the present High Council and not bow to the pressure of brothers Braytak and Tilk.
That's right.
I am entitled to be swayed by reason, Braytak.
You were the one who tabled this proposal for a referendum. You have always believed democracy was essential for the future of our nation.
Indeed, that is still the case. I have merely been convinced that we should not act in such haste.
Brother, it was you who feared that Garrick's followers were gathering strength. That there was a danger that
Was
if we
it?
did
I
not dissolve
didn't
this
know that.
council, they could
This
still
is his
vote
first
to
appearance.
support the unilateral submission to the religion of the Ori.
All our dreams for a free Jaffa nation would be lost forever.
All I am saying is that I believe there is yet more time for healthy debate.
We cannot let this proposal die. If Mazrai's vote was influenced, I shall expose it.
Ferguson.
Oh, look who it
time.
is.
Son of a bitch drags me out here to get poked and prodded and turned upside down. You can't spare a minute from his big important job and visit his dying friend.
Good to see your bad attitude hasn't changed much.
What do you expect? I'm dying, for God's sakes.
Get up, you idiot. You look like you're feeling good.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Guy with a ticking time bomb in his head. How's the big important top secret job?
Still top secret.
Oh, come on, man. You can tell me. I'm not gonna tell anyone. I'm gonna die, you know. No flowers?
Thought about it, but decided on this instead.
Oh, yes. Me like a latte.
Dr. Jackson, Braytak has information concerning a situation on Dakara. It is Tilk. He left last night to consult with one of our allies. He was due back this morning, but did not return.
You sure he's not just late?
He missed an important council session. There have been unusual goings-on as of late. I'm here because I no longer know who I can trust on Dakara. And I'm certain something is gravely wrong.
Now, I saw some pictures of Tilk from, like, season 1 or season 2. He looks weird with that hair now. It's weird how you get used to it. Like, I don't know.
I will divulge nothing.
That is not my intention. My My purpose is to teach you.
Many who have reaped benefits under the current regime would lose their status upon passage of the vote.
Anybody in particular you think would resort to kidnapping and blackmail to influence the situation?
I used to believe in the honor of many who have disappointed me of late.
Oh my god.
Well, we should probably...
Dude, I just... Oh my god. He said anyone who would have blackmailed, like, kidnapped and blackmailed or something along those lines. And what I heard was anyone who would have kidnapped a black male. And I was like, what? And then brain connected words together properly. But I guess it technically works both ways, right?
We started Teal's last known whereabouts.
Let me know if you need additional personnel. Colonel Mitchell is taking some personal time.
Thank you, sir.
I wish I could be of more help, Braytac, but Teal'c left last night, barely an hour after arriving.
Did he say where he was going?
He said he was needed back on Dakar.
Was anybody with him?
He traveled alone. Please let me know as soon as you have learned what has happened. What is the matter, brother?
You call yourself a friend, yet you speak lies to my face.
Whoa, Braytac.
He is deceiving us. Where is Teal'c?
Braytac, what has come over you? I've told you what I know.
I will not ask again.
He was taken from here. I do not know where.
What was that all about?
I believe he speaks the truth. He does not know where Teal'c is.
But he admitted he helped arrange for Teal'c's kidnapping.
And he shall be dealt with accordingly. Unfortunately for us, this situation is much worse than I imagined.
How?
Yukin has always been one of the strongest supporters of our cause. A Jafar whose honor I never would have doubted. There is but one possible explanation for his actions. I saw it in his eyes.
He's been brainwashed.
I've recalled Colonel Carter and SG-3 from Chulak. Do we have any idea how widespread this brainwashing might be?
It is impossible to tell, but it explains how many alliances have shifted so dramatically over the course of the last 3 weeks.
For all we know, half the High Council may have been compromised.
You believe Goa'uld technology is behind it?
Teal'c once fell prey to it at the hands of Apophis. Braytac, you said a close friend of yours, Mazrai, had a similar change of opinion virtually overnight.
Yes, it is likely he too is brainwashed.
I guess what I'm getting at is it possible you could get him to defeat the brainwashing the same way Teal'c did?
And if so, at the very least, he might be able to give us an idea as to who is behind this.
I admit we've certainly had our differences in the past, but you need to hear what I have to say.
I will not hear the words of a false god.
Ah, yes. The whole god issue. Maybe we did take it a little too far, but can you blame us? We gave you strength, vitality, long life. I know you don't quite see it that way, but no matter. It's all in the past now. Come now, Teal'c. We're smart enough to know we're not actually gods. Well, some of us are anyway. There are always those who'll begin to believe their own propaganda.
Believe? It's the first time they've actually is the first one to admit it.
What's the difference? You're pretty much a god by definition, are you not? So is the case with the Ori. Granted, they do seem to have some very interesting powers to back up their claims. I've seen what happens to those who resist. They are a formidable enemy.
How does this concern you and I?
We work together to defeat the replicators.
This is working together, taking me against my will, brainwashing the council to do your bidding.
The Jafar number in the millions spread across the vastness of the galaxy. Your backgrounds are diverse and rich in a history of warfare with each other.
Because of the Goa'uld.
As a united nation, you are young and inexperienced. Too weak to face an adversary as powerful as the Ori. Garrick proved that. What you need right now is a strong leader, one with the mind and experience to wage war on such a foe.
You.
I'm not asking you to worship me. I do not plan to undermine your freedom. I care nothing for your rights and traditions or what you wish to do with your daily lives. What I do not want to see happen is the utter subjugation of this entire galaxy at the hands of the Ori. That would be an utter shame for all of us. Don't make this personal, Teal'c. Your people are in need, and I can help them. I can help all of us defend ourselves against the Ori.
That is an absurd accusation. I choose my opinions carefully.
That's true. 6 months ago, you co-authored policy measures designed to prevent voting abuses by Garrick's coalition. 4 months ago, you voted in favor of increasing the size of council to give unrepresented Jaffa a voice. And just 3 weeks ago, you introduced a motion to set limits on the council's legislative power. Are we seeing a pattern here?
You believe in democracy, Mazrai. How else do you explain your actions?
I do not deny my beliefs. My thinking on the proper timing and strategy for implementation is what's changed.
2 evenings ago, do you remember clearly what you did?
Braytac, I do not remember what I ate yesterday. That is sad, I admit. But proof of nothing other than old age.
Age has taken away everything but our wisdom. Those were your words to me. Just before you tabled the referendum for democracy. Tell me one thing that happened the night before last, that I will let this rest.
Please leave me. I'm weary.
Braytac. We have reached him. Trust me.
I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, we need to find him. We need to find Teal'c, like, ASAP.
And conviction. We must give him time.
You know what I think you're doing? I think you're fighting aliens.
I think that chunk of metal you got in your cranium has caused a lot of damage.
I know you weren't test flying a plane down in Antarctica. You were fighting an alien armada in human-built alien hybrid fighters. Now we've got like a whole fleet of them and at least a couple of interstellar battleships.
Whatever you say, man.
I'm seasoned enough to see through all the bogus cover stories they've been blowing around the last couple of years. What really happened to that building in Seattle a couple months back?
It just disappeared.
And that strange new influenza outbreak that swept the globe? I mean, didn't that start in a hospital near here?
Ferguson.
No, I know. You can't tell me. The point is, I know that whatever you're into, it's big. I mean, it's bigger than we ever dreamed of, even back when we were cadets and we swore that blood oath that we'd make it into the space program or die trying. I'm not some crazy conspiracy nut, Cam. I know. You got things to do besides sitting here waiting for me to die. Go.
I got the results back from the CAT scan.
And?
The shrapnel originally lodged itself against an intracranial artery, and over the course of the next few years formed the aneurysm. Given its size and relative position, we risk doing more damage if we attack it surgically. Even an intravascular approach would likely cause a major rupture.
Now hear me out. What if we beamed it out?
So what's the plan?
Well, I know you were hoping for better news, Colonel. I'm sorry. I'm afraid there are no options.
Didn't it say that they could beam out, full symbiotes with Asgard technology now?
Sorry, Doc, you were wrong. Hitting it doesn't help. I'll pay for that.
He removed his own symbiote, the right of Mal Sharam.
I don't understand. Why would he do this on his own? I mean, he had to know how dangerous it would be.
Indeed. It requires that you bring yourself to the edge of death in order to find your own true spirit, should you fail.
He was ashamed that he'd been brainwashed. If he failed to overcome it, he didn't want anyone here to save him.
I pushed you to this old friend.
You could have just, like, not left him.
Braytac.
Kal-El.
That's right.
Braytac is tailing Kal-El. He's hopeful it'll lead to Teal'c's whereabouts. Colonel Carter is putting together a rescue operation that we can implement the moment we get confirmation.
I'll be there.
How's your friend doing?
Not so good. On that front, sir, there's something I need to ask you.
Cameron. Braytac got us a gate address. Kal-El led him to a planet with a mothership parked on a pyramid. He believes Teal'c's being held there.
That's good news.
We're briefing in an hour.
I'll be there.
Do you need some help with this?
No, I got it. Does this make me a hypocrite?
I told my dad.
He was getting a Tok'ra symbiote.
Pete?
Got shot by a Goa'uld.
Actually, Pete just kind of fucking stalked her and worked it out.
Talking about using that thing. You know, after what happened to me, I was opposed to anyone ever having anything to do with that technology. Now I'm going out of my way to make use of it.
Is showing your friend the truth going to make him feel any better?
He wants to know I'm not going to be burdened with guilt or with the fact that he died because of me.
The truth going to change that?
Not for me.
Hey, did you finally get the hell out of here?
Actually, yes.
I might not be here when you get back, though.
Don't you quit on me.
I just meant that I'm checking out of the hospital. I'm going home. There's nothing more they can do for me here. What is that?
It's a little something I picked up on another planet.
Very good.
It's hilarious. You know, you never really could tell a joke.
We've made some modifications since we got our hands on this, but basically, here's how it works. Some of my memories from the last year have been downloaded into this device. Attach these leads to your head, and you get to experience some of the things I've gone through.
What? We've actually got this technology?
You want to know?
After what happened? What?
I want to show it to you.
You can continue to resist me and die, or you can take the Tritonin and save yourself. Join me, and you'll save many more. It's up to you.
Do you know what? I'm gonna make a joke here, because this thing, I'm sure that I've seen it before, because it's the Tritonin thing, but I don't know if it's ever clicked in my head what it reminds me of, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, so you're probably gonna laugh at me when I show you, but I don't know if you guys have these where you guys come from, but like we have these things that clean toilets, and like the idea is you like stamp it. And then, like, I think there's only one left currently, so I'm gonna use it on my hand. But, like, this little thing is the part that reminds me of the Tritonin thingy. And, like, so you, like, stamp it. Actually, I don't even know if I can make it work on my skin. Maybe I'm supposed to go like this. Anyways, look, whatever. That's what that reminds me of. You can now make fun of me, I guess. Anyways, let's continue.
The Mark 9 gave him almost...
What are you doing? Why'd you stop?
Teal'c is in trouble. There's a rescue op about to leave. I have to go.
Go save him, for God's sakes.
Go save him. I've got so attached to him.
Not when there's so many possibilities out there.
Just get out of here.
Before I go, I have to say something. You may not like it, but I'm gonna have to live with it no matter what you say or do. I'm sorry. I'm doing what I'm doing and you're not, because I acted rashly. I'm a hothead, and you're suffering because of it.
No, you're doing what you're doing because of who you are.
Yeah, I'm impatient. I lose control. I'm not particularly fond of that side of myself.
I didn't mean that. When you see an opportunity, you take it. The kind of things that you and we were asked to do that you're doing now, I mean, you gotta be a little angry. You gotta be out of control. I mean, you think too much, you're just gonna freeze up. My God, you were going to other planets through a freaking wormhole. You have to be a little nuts.
I just don't want to screw up again.
Well, you better not. This Teal'c, he seems like a pretty decent guy, or alien, whatever he is.
Jaffa.
Just be yourself, Cam. Trust me, it's pretty damn good.
Thanks.
I would have done it for anyone. You know that. It's part of the job.
Yeah, it is.
Can I use this thing a little more?
Play. Stop.
Rewind.
How can you do it without you there though? Like, I feel like your memories, you need to be, I don't know, man.
Hey, when you get to the part with the flight attendants,
Yeah,
skip over that. That's private.
I promise nothing.
I see you feeling better. Seems your friends have come to rescue you. I expected nothing less. Unfortunately, it's too little too late.
See, the smart brain move would be to pretend that you're brainwashed.
I'm curious. Are you merely feigning allegiance, waiting for the right time to strike at me?
See, that would be smart. Why are you not just shooting?
Kill him.
Do a spinny spin first?
Teal'c.
Look! Took you guys long enough? Not you guys.
The rest of the Jaffa Guard are retreating back here.
I can't get these damn rings to work.
If we all go, we could be cut off with no way of getting back off the ship. You go, we got your back.
You sure about that?
Am I gonna be able to stop you?
I don't think so. I'm in a bad mood today.
Teal'c, you must resist. Silence, old man. Your words are meaningless.
I take it this means I don't have to shoot you.
You do not.
Good. Sounds like somebody's still driving this rust bucket. We should get the hell out of here before they jump to hyperspace.
Indeed.
It'd be really fucked up if they made him kill him. Be interesting, going forward kind of arc for him. Also, we know that Bal has clones, so that's nothing.
Do you please stop?
Sorry. It's just the implications of this referendum are tremendous. I mean,
referendum passed. For the first time in our history, we will have leaders voted upon by every free Jaffa.
Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
2 months from now, we hold general elections.
Well, let the campaigning begin.
What about those Jaffa affected by Baal's brainwashing?
It will take much dedication on their part to overcome, but with our help, they shall prevail.
Colonel Mitchell, you should know that your actions were instrumental in bringing about a successful vote for a democratic Jaffa nation today.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's great. Sorry I missed it.
I understand, and I am sorry about your friend.
Yeah, I was hoping to see him again.
I am in your debt, Colonel Mitchell, not only for saving my life, but for saving the life of Braytek as well.
Teal, no offense, but I would have done the same for anyone. You don't owe me a thing. We watch each other's backs because that's our job, right?
Indeed.
Hey, how'd you resist the brainwashing? Figure I might be in that situation someday, and I don't reckon I'm going through the rite of Mal Sharan.
To resist the influence of others, knowledge of oneself is most important.
Right. Thanks. Yeah. I'm working on it.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty, well that was Stargate SG-1, Season 9, Episode 14. That was... it was okay, I guess. I feel like the story with Mitchell could have been connected better in some way, because it just was a B plot that had nothing to do with the A plot, I guess, aside from the fact that he, you know, was reckless, I guess. I don't know. It deepened his story, which, I mean, is good, like, you know, we get to know his character a bit more, but I just wish it connected a bit better. It could have been put in any episode. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.